G'day YouTube, just trying to make a go-kart that fits in the back of my Honda Odyssey for the kids and me of course to ride. So we've got about 1400 long and about a metre wide, 880 high. So this is what I drive now. I mean, I used to be cool, but this is what I drive now. So 1400, 880. So this is what I've got to use for a frame. Some of you might notice this from the lawnmower go-kart in one of my other videos that I started building, but the guy took it back and wanted his motor back. So I've got that Pitbike motor there to put on it. I'm thinking, I mean, it would fit pretty good here, but to give us more room, I might put it there, and the tight side of the chain is going to be this side, and I'll have to have a little tensioner here just to space it around the engine casing. But I think that's to go. I reckon that's to go. What do you reckon? Yeah? Okay. So this used to be the old seat bracket. It's already got a twist in it, so if I turn it around the other way, so we'll put that on there, and this motor, look at this, Kens, these holes, the foot pegs mount there, so I think I will drill some holes that big in here, and we can tack it all up and just bolt it down, see how she sits and go from there. Righto, better pause it up for a second. Looks like 90 mil. What's that? 8 mil. M8 bolt. Yeah mate, that size there. 8.5. Whoops. Pilot hole, because these drills aren't very good quality, but these ones are. These are a good quality ones. They got from work. Free. Not stealing. Free. My boss gave them to me, okay? Didn't steal
You're lying.
I didn't steal them, they were free from work. So this go-kart came with these steering things on them. Just got to cut them off. So it's the next day. I'm trying to make a steering assembly now. I found this piece of stainless steel tube that this bearing fits in pretty much perfect. And I cut a piece of galv pipe which is going to space them apart. That fits in there so that can pull up against that, and I'll shove another bearing in that end. So I'm going to drill a hole in here and do a plug weld, and then I can weld this to the chassis. Just need to sharpen up the drill a bit. Yeah, good enough. So the mate gave me the steering wheel. I've welded it onto an old motorbike axle. That's going to go in there. Weld that like this somehow. Well, I think that's about the right place. I better sit in it to see. The next step is to mount this motor a little bit more properly. It's only just sitting there. I can't do any more on the steering until I get the front wheels, because I need to sort out the heights and that, and all the kingpins and casters and whatever else those angles there are. G'day, it's the weekend after, back on the go-kart again. Got a little bit done on it. I can't remember what I was up to last time. I showed you the steering thing I made. I have mounted the engine better, so I've got a plate that connects up to all 4 bolts. And I made this bar at the back, which is sort of flush with the back wheels, so I can use this to lift it, make it easier to get it into the back of the Odyssey. And chain and sprockets are going to almost line up now. So I've got to do something about this exhaust. I'm going to bend it around here somehow. So I just bent up this little bracket here that goes onto the engine mount. So I want it to sit about there, and I'm going to have to do some pie cuts or something to make that go into there, because I don't have a bend. Or maybe I do, I'll have a look. Turns out I do have a bend. Well, that was a little bit too easy. Well, I guess that's about it for this video, but I got some new wheels. Yeah. This is how they're going to sit. It's just mocked up, stuck on the end of a broom handle. And I also made up this sort of roll bar thing here at work. I mounted the gas tank as well. Made a little bracket coming off this engine mount as well. That sorts that out. Melt the front side on here somehow. So yeah, next time there'll be a bit more happening. The tyres aren't quite what I wanted, because they got a smooth tread. I wanted a tread like that on them. But this is what showed up, so it's going to be what I use. They're just sort of wheelbarrow wheels, but I think they got a bit more heavy duty bearings in them. Oh well, thanks for watching, guys. Just try and get a bit of a clickbait shot here. So like and subscribe if you want to see a bit more on this go-kart. I'll be doing a little bit on this, and then I might even do another moto vlog on the XT. And I just bought this for my daughter the other day, so I might do a video of her riding that.